it's a little bit the same with this one. This one, okay, image of a couple. And the background is it's one day of CNN news taken on the internet. I don't watch TV, but I take the news on CNN or other media, or other websites. And the painting is titled March 17, 2008. It's a very normal day. A very normal day. Nothing happened that day. It was not the day of earthquake or flooding in India. No. But just that day, the list is not very easy to read, of course. But it's there. It's a litany of stuff about petrol, about people being abducted, about people being killed, about people disappearing, about not many very nice news. And that's the flow. But in fact, if I see the image from far, wow, that's a kind of a happy couple. Except that what I'm trying to do in the way I treat the images, I try to twist them a little bit. Like, for example, the woman. It's almost Croonesque. It's almost like something is weird, and I like that. I like that the fact that ask, okay, you can tell, but at the same time it's not true for all of them. But that's what I sometimes try to do. Also, there is something important. I try. Okay, I still something I kept through the years is my addiction or something for the desert, for the empty landscapes, for the emptiness of the landscapes. And I think I'm trying to put that too in the paintings, and for all elements of the desert, of space, empty space. And for example, in the one of Gandhi there is this structure here. I use a lot of this thing, and this is I collect little stuff I found in the desert, not in the rocks, but in the desert I can collect them, like dead cacti and stuff like that. And they tell me something about. Well, of course, structurally it's beautiful, so I like to mix those abstract elements with faces. So I use them a lot. And for example, here it's not from the desert. Of course, she was in the forest. So this is I take billions of pictures. So I take a lot of photos, and I have a lot of documentation about plants and stuff like that. So this is from a vegetal element that I blow, and then I kind of keep that, and that's an interpretation of a photo that. Yes, I have to say that all of this, yes, and then I will say something towards about the digital, of course, because everything is made at the same time. I work in series, and I will always have 2, 3, or 4, 5 things at the same time. But one thing is, I also, since I started again in 2004, I decided, what I feel is that, okay, I don't know the result of that and where this is going, but I feel much more comfortable, even if I have doubts, questions, stuff, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know what's going on, I'm not happy with the result, etc. But I reached a point at a certain time where I said, okay, I was a graphic designer, I'm no longer a graphic designer, that's where I come from. I learned photo, I learned this, I learned that, and that. Let's put that all together. I have no shame about it. Yes, I work with the computer. No, I don't paint with touch and stuff, and that's fine. It took time for me. It took time for me to say, why not flat? And I like flat. And I also like strokes. That's of course, but not for me, not now. And that's what the shift, I think, was interesting, because suddenly something happened that I cannot really explain, but okay, the photo, I put my photos, I use them, okay, and the computer, I put everything on Photoshop, and it's like a washing machine, and I try everything, and I try the layers, and I try to frame the image to see where it's good and where I like it. And then sometimes I print them, and sometimes I'm like, okay, this one I want it on canvas. The bigger the better. Unfortunately, I work in a small space, so I am kind of limited. But yeah, that's it. I think I can tell that things, even maybe things are not sold and stuff, but I like that to put that together.